Welcome back, family, to Matthew 7 to 7 Project Podcast. We are here, and we got another banger for you. I'm here, Samuel, a.k.a. Mr. Lionhearted. I got my girl here, A.K., Coach A.K., authentically A.K. She ain't playing because she got that 8. Okay, I'm Look. Dom C on the end. Yeah. Hey, look, you know it's gonna be a good one. When you see all of us like this, you can just go on, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Let me go and subscribe because I don't want to miss nothing. That's what I'd do if I was you. I ain't you, but I mean if I was you, I just go and subscribe.
Definitely subscribe.
Might as well. What else you gonna do?
You sit on the couch. What?
You sit on the couch anyway.
Not subscribe though, but subscribe. Like definitely subscribe.
Yeah.
Definitely subscribe.
Yeah.
Heard.
How you feeling today? Like on a mental level, how your mental?
I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to everything today has to offer. Looking to carpe diem.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
Yeah. You know.
Mental health expert. How your mental?
My mental is good, actually. It really is. Like, I know you like the scale thing. Out of 10.
I don't like that. I don't know why you say I like that.
Oh, you like for us to give you a
No,
number on
I mean,
the scale?
I said one time, and you just think I like it.
But every time he asks us, don't he make us put it on a scale, though?
Did I say?
Yeah, you normally just go with it though. It'd be me that don't like it, but
yeah, you gotta be
whatever.
like Dom.
Yeah, go ahead though.
Be yourself.
I like the scale.
All right, then don't say it's because of me. Don't say you like because of me.
Why
Be
you
yourself.
even
It
just
is because
point it
of you,
out?
because you let me see it from a scale
So
point
I
of
made
view.
you like it. So you don't got your own mind. Your mental health not.
No,
right
chill.
here.
First of all, chill. You helped me to see it in a different perspective.
I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
Yeah, relax.
I'm tripping. Whose side you on? First you was on my side.
I
He
am
was on his own side.
I
He
am
said
on
what
the
he
Lord's
liked.
side.
Anyways, I'm gonna put it on
I'm
the.
getting goofy, but okay.
I'm gonna put it on the scale
Okay.
of where my mental health is. Overall, I would say I'm at a good 8.
A good 8.
That's a good 8.
A good 8, like an 8 that's closer to a 9.
She had 8.5. Well, you better try to round this up.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and round it. Let's round it up.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. My mental health, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. My mental health good.
It's good.
Like, I mean, I don't want to like toot my own horn, but toot.
What's up with dude?
Yeah.
Why do people be like, why do we feel like we gotta say, I ain't even gonna lie to you? like you do, like you lie a lot.
He wants you to know that what's inside of you is like grandmama's greens. So don't give up. Your time is coming.
Well, that is true.
Like, but you gotta stamp this one statement.
That's the serious.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie.
Like I look. I know I be playing a lot, but I ain't even gonna lie. My mental health is a 10. If we talking about in this moment, you know, if you can't tell, I'm good. Like I'm like that giddy kind of excitement. Like I just
Giddy. I like that.
Mental health right now is at a 10.
That's good.
So
That's excellent.
yeah, spiritually, we rocking. I'm not even gonna put a number on it. We rocking because you know,
You and God?
always,
Yeah.
always.
I was just saying.
So it's just I can't put a number on it.
I feel that one.
Can't do that. I'm gonna stop trying to put a number on it because putting a number on your spirituality, you know, it's kind of crazy when you think about it, especially when you're talking about somebody that has no limits. So I'm just gonna. Spirituality is good. It's good, and it can always be better, but it's good.
That's wonderful.
I like that.
And I love this. Thank you. So AK
You're welcome.
got everybody dunking today out of the kindness of her heart. It had nothing to do with her wanting to buy so she can increase her points. She just wanted to do it out of the kindness of her heart.
Ain't it a blessing to have them type of people in your life?
Mm-hmm.
No conditions, no alternative.
Ulterior motive. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure?
I think.
Well, I know interiors inside.
Yeah,
So what's
I think
ulterior?
That's a round. That's all two.
Well, we gonna leave off the prefix. She don't got no ulterior motives. So,
I think she don't got no terrier. She don't got no terrier motives with me.
hey, you grew up
blessed. I'm
around
gonna be a
so many
blessing.
old heads, bro.
How can you tell?
Oh,
Man, my dad's 75 years old, man. 75. My name for the first couple years of my life was Jack. What's up, Jack?
Oh man, that was funny. That was funny.
Oh
The
man!
fact that I can hear
I
him
remember-
saying it.
Yeah, facts.
When I tell you, I think I told this story before, but I'm still scarred from it. When I was a kid, my dad picked me up from school, and them kids would be like, all the kids would run up to him, and the teacher would be like, "Hey, your grandpa here," and I start crying. I'd be like, "This is my dad."
I never know that.
I was like in second grade. I used to.
That's why I used to be a bully. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Yeah. Too many granddaddies. I'm definitely putting hands on
Hey,
you.
look.
I understand.
They just knew he was my grandpa, man.
That's crazy.
One day, can't make this up. One day, me and Mom, we come through the house. All my brothers, so we all come through the house. Pops spread out across the bed, sleep,
What?
eyes open.
Y'all thought that was it.
I ran and I said, "Dad!" I'm crying. I immediately start crying.
Oh my god.
He woke up like, "Huh? What's going on?"
Right. What's wrong with you, Jack?
Hey,
Yo.
I just looked at him. I was tall for like little five. I just looked at him like,
That's
You
a
don't know
wild
you just
child,
scarred me,
bro.
Pops.
"We thought we lost you."
Hey, I'm weak.
Hey, man. I love that dude, though. I love that dude. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for him.
That's a literal
Literally.
fact. That's a literal fact.
I think I'm every day for whatever game he put on my mama. Because it worked.
It did.
So, but anyway, let's go and get this thing started.
How old are you now?
27.
27.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's a wow.
I'll be 22 soon, guys.
Shut
Yeah.
up. No, you for real.
I'm for real.
You dead serious.
That's how old man don't
March
believe you.
14.
That's when the old man don't. That's when you know. He talking
Nah,
about me.
like-
And you can tell you was raised by old people. You can tell you old. What? Shut your mouth.
Hold on, though. Cause so you said you about to be 22 though.
Yeah.
So you 21 years of age right now.
He
Yes.
really amazed that I've been doing this pod with this little kid.
Not really. I didn't think I was.
21,
Yeah.
Oh man.
which means you was 20 when we started this.
No. No. Because remember, during my birthday, y'all don't remember, during my birthday last year is when, like, we really started.
21.
I was,
I'm trying to remember if I remember 21.
it was a while back.
Nah, it was a blur. All right.
I want to have a real conversation about things done in the dark.
You said, they say what's done in the dark will come to the light.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody going. So look, and the reason I'm feeling like this is because I watched the clip on YouTube, and it was saying how you got to handle the stuff in the dark before it comes to the light. So and the light exposed you. So it's kind of like the way he was presented was like you better handle it now in the dark while it's only you and God. Because if you keep thinking you can play both sides and, turn the switch on when you want to in different environments, you just going to get exposed altogether. So when I heard that, I'm like, man, what am I dealing with in the dark that could potentially get exposed? And we all got something. So I just wanted to spend a little time on working on those things that's in the dark. Some things that we think in the dark and it really ain't. Like, just because they ain't saying nothing about it.
Dim.
Right. Like, we see you over there. Like, but yeah, so we gonna just open up by just being honest. AK, what you got in the dark?
Now you gotta chill. No, but like when you said that, I'm about to expose myself. Me and God already had it with that. We already know what's going on. Me and God, like, he exposing some things to me. But nah, when you said that, I was thinking of it from a different perspective of not always the light is like publicly or other people, but sometimes that light is just you and God. And even that can sometimes feel more embarrassing or even like, dang, I really got to deal with this. And you feel some type of way as opposed to other people seeing it because you're like, God really had to expose this in me or God really had to show this in me. To me, this is something I've been doing against God. Like, it's like a
you're talking about something that you didn't know was in the dark.
Or even you know it's in the dark and God finally like sit you down and have a one-on-one with you about it. Mm-hmm. And like you really see, like, you knew you was doing it all along, but now you really see the effect that it had on your relationship with you and God. Mm-hmm. Start reading about those things you were doing, like, in the Bible and really seeing how God feel about it. Like, God, like, he really calls this thing wicked, or he really feel this way about it, or I'm really separating myself from him by doing this thing, knowing that it's wrong, but
it feels so good.
Right, I'm paying more so attention to what it's doing to appease me and not what it's doing to affect God and our relationship. And that's like a hurtful moment.
Right. Yeah.
That moment of conviction. Mm-hmm. People hate that word.
That's literally what it be, though.
Yeah.
That is. That's what it is.
Do they hate the word or the feeling? Because
both, and I think it's a lack of understanding. Like, when you get convicted for a crime, you don't necessarily get sentenced right away.
Yeah.
So that moment of conviction is just like, hey, pointing out whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But fortunately for us in the spiritual courtroom, we got Jesus as an attorney. So, if your plea to whatever it is guilty and your heart is changed, well, he can actually get it thrown out. So your conviction does not go forward to sentencing, and you can get released. Mm-hmm. But we don't see it as that. We blur the terms conviction and condemnation, because conviction is not something that is inflicted on you. It's something that you feel as a result of somebody telling you your stuff stink. Yeah. Which nobody like to be told that.
But then also I think that feeling also comes from like not knowing the change that can happen from it, or even the way that God still feels about you because you've done those things that have caused you to have that convicted moment. So when we don't really know the love of God or the character of God, we stay in that conviction instead of owning up to it. Okay, yeah, I did this. This was wrong. God, how do I draw myself closer back to you?
Right. That's that coming to the light moment and staying in it. Because on the other side of it, yeah, bless you. On the other side of it,
I received that blessing.
It's like when you're in the dark, and then you exposed. Either you're exposed publicly, in the natural, or you exposed spiritually with God. When you're exposed, it's kind of like it hurts first. It's like, if you think about being in a dark room for a long time and then turn on the light, your eyes, it's like adjusting and it hurts. And it's like, sometimes it's like, just turn this sucker back off and let me navigate through the dark. And, sometimes that initial feeling makes us revert back to just staying in the dark. But I say all that to say that the light ain't gonna hurt you for too long. It's just it's new to you. But our bodies have conditioned us to feel like light hurts because the dark is so comfortable.
Right.
I do everything in the dark. I watch TV in the dark. I sleep in the dark. I like being in dark rooms. That's when I'm comfortable. And when somebody turn on the light, I get, hey, turn that light off. What you doing? So, but the light helps you to see everything. Helps you to see where you need to clean up. helps you to see, you know, what's not where it needs to be. It helps you be able to readjust, you know, so you can navigate better. But, you know, we still go back to the dark. So
yeah, that dark place also sometimes can just be a seasonal place of isolation. So sometimes it's not necessarily like things that we doing in the dark that's bad or that's terrible, but it's just like you know, doing this while nobody see it, and then the work or the fruit of what you've been doing in your private time or where nobody saw it, and then, excuse me, when you in a place that people can see you, they see what the result has been. Like we was just talking about, you know, your whole workout thing. You know, that's time where people don't see it. I ain't been in the gym with you. Like, I haven't seen you lifting. I haven't seen you doing burpees. I haven't seen you doing none of that. But because you've been doing all that, when I do see you, I see this new version of Sam. Yeah, I see you in the light. I see that whatever work you've been putting in is showing. Yeah, we have to realize, and then we have to help other people realize that any form of healing whatsoever, there is always a pain that comes with recovery.
Right.
Surgery, anything. Like, let's keep talking about working out. When you get done working out, that soreness is your muscles recovering. It's whatever you worked out. That recovery period is what causes you that feeling of pain. If you have some sort of surgery, yeah, you might have got whatever it was fixed, but now it has to heal. That's why you feel the soreness. That's why you feel the itching. I was always taught that itching is a sign of healing. So any form of healing,
not a sign that you need to shower.
I mean, it depends on what it is.
Depends what it is.
If you in a cast or something, bro, you ever smelled the inside of a cast? No. Different. Anyway, any healing that you got to go through at all.
Before? I'm sorry.
My wrist.
Okay.
Playing football with my little brothers. Got to talking crazy. So when you get to talking crazy with your brothers, it's different from somebody else.
Yeah.
Because if we playing football, I'm really trying to hurt you now. You my brother.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hurt them, but because you my brother, I'm trying to hurt you.
I live with you. I need you to be in your place.
Yeah.
I need you to be in your place.
Yeah,
I live with you.
And I'm big brother.
Yeah.
I'm big brother. So I'm trying to knock you off the pecking order.
I mean, you know how many holes and walls me and my brothers have put, you know, toilets we didn't broke. It's one time, because we was in a phase where
and when somebody do that before they tell a story, hey, it was this one. It's about to be wild. Go ahead. I'm tuning in. Go ahead.
We was really into wrestling. I mean, I really liked wrestling.
Before we knew it was fake. Go ahead.
Before we knew it was fake. Shoot, it's so nostalgic now, like looking at like clips of wrestling, that I even tried to get back into it as a grown man. It didn't work for me. But anyway, we was real into it. And I remember Samson one day, I'm in the bathroom, you know, doing my business, sitting on the commode. And I was like, as soon as I said, come on, whatever. So he ran in there. He yelled out, Rey Mysterio jumped on me.
Yeah, you Samson.
Whole toilet split in half.
Hey,
so you're talking about we could just put a nice little picture.
Yeah, I mean that was recent. Like, put a hole in
if that ain't the brotherliest of brother things to do.
We could put a nice little
Rey Mysterio.
Did not care. But I'm telling you, man, it's.
How much trouble did y'all get in for that, or what happened?
It was just a lot of yelling. But I mean,
Trixie wasn't playing with y'all.
We broke a lot of. Mom's cool. Mom stance on everything was. This is why my dad used to get so bad, because her stance on everything was they boys.
Really?
Yeah.
It seemed like she wasn't playing with y'all.
No, I mean she had moments where she snapped, but they was so far in between. She was chill the whole. I mean, every time we did something, she'd be like,
"It's cause of him."
But
she wouldn't have been chill if it wasn't for him.
I mean, but him,
he
go ballistic. They was like the good cop, bad cop.
That's how it was with my parents.
Man, when I tell you, I remember we put a human-sized hole in the wall. I remember, you know, me and Samson was wrestling, and I remember climbing out of the wall.
Ray was
we climbing out the wall.
I'm gonna say that to him the next time I see him. Rey Mysterio.
He'll be like, what is going on?
Right.
Call me as bro. Why did y'all just say Rey Mysterio to me?
Yeah.
It's so funny because I relate to that dynamic so much. Like, because we both got 2 younger brothers, but it literally was like that. Like, and Ariel and Chris used to be at each other's throats, bro. For years, it was just war. I don't know why. Like, both of y'all is going to be in the same. Like, you're not about to knock him out the middle spot. Like, I never understood it, but Chris definitely, bro, he used to get on all our, like, he was so annoying when we was younger. Like, and now he's super, like, you know, his intelligence done kicked in and whatnot. And Ariel just dumb chill.
Yeah.
Dumb chill. Like,
Never would have thought.
never would have thought.
Never would have thought.
Never would have made it. Yeah. But
Without. I can't.
I feel like that was gonna be a good.
Hey, look.
you was about to, I would have.
Lost it all.
But now I see.
That you was only Go ahead.
Never would have made it.
Ooh,
She gonna get for real.
Never. I should get in there like. I can't stand you.
Now harmony.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. You the person that nobody likes at karaoke.
No,
Like,
because if I'm there to sing, I'm gonna sing.
don't grab the karaoke mic. This is for people that can't sing.
I'm weird.
You got your time to real sing in public all the time. You gonna come here on our night when we get to shine and start busting out notes. Tell myself, change that to a C flat. It's a CD player.
Nah, if somebody go to karaoke and say change it to a C flat, that's wild.
Yeah, that is.
That's wild.
Like, why you here?
See, that's all that dark man brought to the light. Like, you been all at home.
I need to work on my singing, actually.
I wish that when I went to performing arts, and I was in vocal.
Oh, wow.
If that made you feel some type of way, then it just speaks to how fire that really is. So I appreciate you for highlighting that. But
I went to the same school too.
Nah, but look though, I got into vocal,
Right.
and she was placing us into, you know, tenor and soprano. So I'm a little boy. So she got me up there and we doing the ooh, and then she kept going higher, and I'm like, dang, why she keep doing this? Like, and then by the end she tried to put me in soprano. So I'm like, oh, this is not what God has for me. So I dropped vocal, and that was one of the worst things. That is one of.
You could have did it looking back.
I should have did it.
Right.
And I ruined so many years of training and whatnot that I could have got from one of the best schools for that. Pops literally sent me to that school for that.
Get that though. Get that. Her pushing you over, and you like, you know what? It ain't meant for me, because it wasn't.
Because it wasn't cool.
Right.
It wasn't going to be popular for no little boy to. No.
Right.
Nope.
Man.
So, yep, squandered that opportunity. Well, I can't remember the name of the other group.
Stop pressuring me to do
No,
wrong.
Yeah, like,
sorry.
we get it. Everybody get three. Like, we get it. We get it.
I'm not doing
it.
that. Y'all both ungrateful.
That's crazy. Like,
Ungrateful.
who give donuts and police the donuts?
Hey.
Like, relax.
Because I want to make sure he get his amount.
Did you eat your 3?
I did not.
What you waiting on?
You see, I got one in my hand now.
Yeah, after you consulted and pressured.
I did not pressure. I
press
just
this
asked
man.
a question.
Anyway, so what's done in the dark? When we,
I'm not getting
It's coming to the light. Like, who pressured you
And
about
already ate
donuts
your
growing
3, so
up?
why are you
I
so
did.
worried? This was between me and Sam. You
I
already
don't
ate
like how
your
you
3.
pressing my cousin.
I
That's
did not
what.
press
Yeah.
him.
I don't like how you
I
doing
didn't
that.
press
Hey,
him.
look.
He a grown man. He
hey,
can
look.
speak up for
Hey,
himself.
look. Hey, look. Listen to me. Listen, Linda. Listen. Listen.
I love you, AK. I need you.
Nah, chill on me.
You need
Chill on me.
me.
Move.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We're all apart.
I quit.
Oh, you want to be part of God's body? I heard you.
Hey.
You right. You right. You right. Yeah. When your contract renew?
Y'all ain't gonna kick me
gonna be a judgment.
And I am telling you,
Yeah, I ain't kicking me.
I'm not going.
I'm not.
Cause this the best part I ever known.
There's no way I could ever go.
No, 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 way. No, way.
I'm leaving without you.
Ooh.
You see that?
Yeah. That was that 1 year choir.
Hey, look, so you gotta pull it, you know. So you gotta. I still do my Fa La Lida.
Fa la lida.
What's my follow leader?
You live in La Vida Loca. Wow.
What is it? Do re mi fa sol
La
ti
ti
do.
do ti do fa mi do.
I used
Oh,
to have
man.
this fire when we used to do it in a round. I used to like
Okay.
that.
You know, one more aspect though of from the dark into the light, and I think this is a really good one. Sometimes it's not so much about literally being in the dark and coming to the light. Sometimes it's literally having your eyes opened. So if your eyes are closed, you can't see, maybe you sleep in a certain situation or a certain season. And, you know, God might send somebody or send a certain situation to wake you up, to cause you to open your eyes. And that awakening and that having your eyes open to whatever it was that you've not been paying attention to, that you've not been seeing, that's whatever is going on being exposed. Whether it's an opportunity, whether it's, you know, something that needs to be cut off, shut down, started. And I think that's one of the number one things that God works to do in our lives nonstop is opening our eyes to what we're not seeing, causing us to be able to see things the way He sees things. Because if you lack vision, then moving forward is impossible for you.
That's good. And Holy Spirit telling me right now, when you are, you know, in that space of your eyes being opened, we need to make sure that we receive it properly. Because sometimes our eyes are open and we don't like what we see, and we deny it. And we don't know that, in fact, we deny God. So, you know, we need to change, you know, the positions of our heart to be more receiving of what God is trying to show us and tell us. Because we reject God quick and act like we rejecting something else.
Right.
But it's something that was shown to you for a reason. And so
We also prolong what God is trying to present to us and trying to give us by resisting. And once you really start resisting and submit to God, then you're able to really see how He's been moving, and you're able to flow with Him alone. Because God gonna do what He said He was gonna do, whether we in alignment with it or not. He's still gonna be making those things happen, and it's up to us to allow us to stay in that suffering moment or to just get on board with God.
And I think that's a huge indicator. I'm glad I'm not here no more. But that's a huge indicator that you are not delighting yourself in the Lord. Because, you know, when your desires don't match His, you on a whole different page. You moving in your wants and what you want to see. But when you delight yourself in the Lord, I mean the desires of your heart. But they match what He wants for you. And you don't. It ain't no tug of war. It don't make sense. It hurt a little bit. But look, hey, I desire what you desire for me. So if this is what you said, let's roll. Let's do it.
Right.
Yeah.
That mindset. People post these videos all the time that they want to have a human that's down with them like that. If I walk in a room and I say we gotta go, no questions asked, let's go.
Right.
I want you to follow me and go. God wants you to do that.
Right.
God want to come up in the spot and say, let's go. We gotta go here.
Right.
Lord, they don't like me over there.
Yeah.
Lord, they say if I go over there, it ain't gonna be good for me. Let's go.
Right. Because you with me.
Right.
And the only way you can get to that place, and I feel like we got to stress this from here on out, every single episode. The only way you get to that point is through your relationship. The relationship is the pinnacle upon everything that's going to happen in your life is going to go in the direction God desires it to go in. If you don't have that relationship or your relationship is weak, then all bets is off. We have to, in all seasons, not just this season, not in another season, all the time, at every single day, we have to be pressing to go deeper in our relationship with God.
Right.
And we can't let nothing stop that. And again, if ever we forget how to grow our relationship with God, we got to consider how we will grow our relationship with other people. Get to know him, learn about him, ask the people who are close with him about him. Practice being in his presence. Practice praising him, because anybody you give praise to or you big them up, they want to be around you. That's literally how praise works. If you're going to keep telling me I look good, I smell good, I got it going on, I want to be around you.
We hanging out every day.
I want to be around you. Literally. And then when I get around you, everything is about how you love spending time with me and you value me and I'm important to you. That's worship.
Right.
We do that. If you practice those things with God and you make it your business to do it every day, you'll see that all that stuff that you're doing in the dark or just where people can't see, the fruit of that growing relationship will come to light. And you will see it in everything. Your prayer life will grow. Your situations where your experience is favor will grow. Your encounters with people will get better. The way you deal with people will get better. You will become more loving. Your emotions will be more balanced. Your decision making, everything comes from where your relationship is with God. So whatever you experiencing right now, this for all of us. Us in this room, y'all watching, tuning in, whatever you dealing with in life, take a reflective moment and look at where you are in your walk and what your relationship is like with God. If you know you don't talk to him every day, don't say you got a great relationship. If you ain't spent no time bigging him up, praising him, to cause him to want to let you experience his presence and be around you, don't say your relationship is great. If you ain't thought nothing about him or getting to know him, don't say your relationship is great. If you do things that you may have an awareness that he hates or does not like, don't say your relationship is great, and work on that relationship. I cannot say I love my wife and turn around and go cheat. I cannot say my relationship is great with my wife and then go home and mistreat her. Don't consider what she's trying to say to me, ignore her, not listen to her. That is not a reflection of a great relationship. Work on your relationship every single day. Every single day. Like, I gotta keep it. This been on my heart real heavy, so I'm not letting it go. And I don't care what topic we talk about, it's gonna come back to that. It's gotta be relationship over everything. Over everything, literally, over religion, over tradition, over everything. It's got to be relationship. You can't even study your word and be super deep into your word and not have that relationship. How do you read somebody's will and they alive and you can talk with them and be with them and understand what they will say? What's more powerful?
Right.
Relationship over everything. Like every time. And I'm saved, bro, and I'm still trying to fight. But every time somebody be like, first things first, young Jock be in the back of my head. Yeah. That's how I come on. Sometimes when it get quiet, I just be by myself like, yeah. Like, my fault. Relationship over everything.
That's what you're trying to say. Oh my God.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us again here at Matthew 7-7 Project Podcast, where we are powered and fueled by Christ. We can't do nothing without him. We wouldn't dare even try. So we hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Because we definitely are in a space where we can be ourselves, and nobody is gonna, make you feel bad for where you are, in your grammar, or your walk. Yeah, I meant to say in your walk. Y'all be blessed. We out of here. Peace.
Yeah. All right, that's the last one.
Okay.
I want you to know that what's inside of you is like grandmama's greens. So don't give up. Your time is coming.